the haunts be ours. Well, hey everyone, my name is Nathan Jones, and if you're new here, welcome. I like to talk about all things movies, specifically Blu-rays, and that aforementioned title is this box set right here from Severin Films, a folk compendium of folk horror that was put out a few years ago. Kier-La, who is a film director and also film lover, and she also works for Severin, put together this amazing box set of folk horror. And this was actually my box set of the year that it came out, and it is this glorious thing, having 20 feature films in here. One's a documentary, Woodland Dark and Days Bewitched, which is the flagship for this idea of putting together this compendium of folk horror. And Kier-La put this together and made this 4-hour documentary, and then decided, this is going to open up the doors for showcasing the different types of folk horror from around the world and seeing those different showcases. And so there was a bunch of films that were listed in this documentary, and we only have a few in this box set. But along comes a couple years later, here we are, All the Haunts Be Ours, Volume 2 has just arrived on Blu-ray. And this box set is amazing. In fact, I'm so in love with this box set. I'm already going to be calling it my box set of the year. I haven't seen any of the films on here, except for The White Reindeer, which I have previous edition of, which I love. But I loved the first folk horror box set so much that I'm already so stoked to jump into this one. So this is Volume 2 right here. So if you can see right there it is. And it's got that nice kind of green kind of shimmer with the flames. And then there is the discs themselves. There's 13 discs in here. There are 24 folk horror classics from, 18 different countries, which is absolutely insane. The further delve into folk horror. So I picked up this box set, but I also got the bundle, the folk horror bundle that was limited edition on Severin's website. In fact, I think the bundle is still around, so if you're interested in the bundle that I'm about to show, go check it out, but also check out just the box set in general down in the description down below. But now let's jump into the box sets for All the Haunts Be Ours, and I'm so stoked to showcase these movies and talk about my journey that's going to be coming up here in November, which is going to be mostly folk horror, as you can probably tell. And if anyone's not new here, you know that I've been doing a film journey, and there's going to be one later on this week where we're going to be talking about what we watched in October and ranking all of that. I just am getting it all together still. So anyway, let's jump into All the Haunts Be Ours. So now let's jump into the contents of the box. So first and foremost, they always come with some stickers, and they always have Severin's just logo that always comes in, and it comes in different colors. Actually, I've had a few over the years, but this one is the yellow for right now, so that's really fun to get, as always. Actually, these stickers that I got actually came out last time, so it's cool that I get them again. But there are some really cool designs here, some skulls, some flaming hands, and also a scythe and a sun. Of course, very very folk horror in terms of themes and the different thematics things going on. So we got some stickers, of course. We actually got a magazine, and a magazine that's dual-sided here, right there. I probably am gonna mispronounce all of this, but all your TV favorites, Gwaed ar y sir. Looks like it's something in Gaelic, maybe? I don't know, but I'm looking forward to kind of thumbing through this. But it looks like this is really cool, kind of trippy folk horror magazine of sorts. And then on the other side is Innis Mon. Probably said that incorrectly as well. Head Back in Time. So looking at, I guess we got some essays here. I'm just excited to read about. But yeah, this looks like a really cool booklet that comes with it. Just this extra little thing. It's this nice material. It feels laminated and feels nice and smooth. Now, the other thing that it came with is a couple things. One is this tea infuser right here that I almost, botched. But yeah, it comes on this right here, this little thing that says All the Haunts Be Ours. And that's really cool. But this tea infuser is the hand itself, right? You can see the hand with the flames, and then also you can open up the tea infuser right there, and you can put your tea in there, and it's just really cool. I like tea. I'm a big coffee guy more so, but with this I kind of want to check this out and use it physically, like something that's just a cool little thing to add an extra. Another thing that I got is something that it has to be built. So I haven't built it just yet, but I probably will build it, and I will build it with a friend. but it is a puppet theater, paper puppet theater. If you're curious, down in the description down below will be a link to the box set, and it'll show you kind of what this theater looks like. And the other thing it comes with is this Corpse Road towel that I'm probably going to use as like a set piece on a wooden table, or I might even like put it on. I'll put it probably on a poster and something. But it's got the different corpse roads in England that showcases that, and I'm actually going to disappear for a second so you guys can see it. But there it is, right there, with the different, I guess scenes and things, but also being a map connected to all of England. So this looks really, really cool. I'm excited to kind of dive into this and just look at this art, because this artwork is just absolutely gorgeous, and just something really, really unique to something that you normally wouldn't get with a box set. And the last thing it came with, besides the movies themselves in the box set, is this Severin tote bag, and it's got the Severin logo, but it has some thorns, a crown of thorns right here, which is definitely very, very folk horror. And yeah, it's just a really cool extra feature that I got with this. It was a little bit more than spending on just the normal box set, and that's totally fine. I would definitely recommend just checking out the box set yourself. Now let's talk about the box set itself. This bad boy right here, All the Haunts Be Ours, Volume 2, it really is built very, very well. But there are 13 discs on here, great number here, 24 international folk horror classics, a 55 combined plus hours of special features, and a 252-page hardcover book, which I actually showed you not that long ago, but it comes with another book. This one is actually the same book that I got a few weeks back, and so it's cool to have two copies. I actually didn't think that this came with the box set. I don't know why, but I have two copies, so that's going to be really cool to have. So what's in this box set? Well, first, let's read this little quote here from Austin Chronicle, saying, "All folk horror is unified by a central theme, that contemporary society is a crust over something dark, inexplicable, other. Folk horror, like the old ways, will find you before you find it." And that is just a really chilling kind of statement that is at the top of that. But there are a lot of things here besides just the films themselves. It includes 24 films, like I said, representing 18 different countries, which is absolutely insane. That is a step up from the Volume 1 that has, I think, only like 20 films in general, including the documentary. So that is a really cool thing to see, expanding outside of the different markets and looking at different parts of the world. And that's another reason why I love these box sets in general. And that first box set kind of covers that, and but it doesn't cover every region of the world. So this one is going to jump into different regions that we haven't seen before, and some familiar faces. But anyway, here we go. We also have some documentaries here that is exciting. There is a Severin Films production of To Fire You Come at Last, directed by Sean Hogan, and a documentary, Susanna, the Queen of Black Magic, directed by David Gregory, which is a really great documentary on the Southeast Asia kind of folk horror that exists with this Queen of Black Magic. And like I said, there are a bunch of other extra features on here, including trailers, interviews, audio commentaries, short films. I looked at this, and there was a lot of short films. Some video essays, historical analysis, and bonus-length features, which is insane. There's some extra movies on here that you wouldn't expect. So let's jump into this, shall we? Let's jump into... We talked about this last time, but if anyone hasn't seen this, let's look at the book. There is the 252-page book right here, and in all its glory. It's this nice sheen right here, this gold speckle, and it looks just absolutely stunning, and it's really good quality here as well. So there is the opening thing here. There's the table of contents, and you kind of just see all these different short stories. You see an introduction from Kier-La herself, who put this box set together, talking about different things, and then you have all these different short stories that all have this tinge of folk horror from a lot of contributors around the world that Kier-La kind of put together. But I'm really excited to dive into this. I've read about 50 pages so far, so I've read a few of the short stories, but I'll be doing more of a deep dive as we jump into it. So the other thing that it comes with, of course, is always it comes with a little booklet for the films themselves. So let's talk about the movies. Let's just show the movies first, and then we'll get into the booklet. But here is the box set itself. Last time, just like before, this movie box set is set up like some slidey discs, which is not necessarily my favorite thing in the world, but for the amount of content that is in here, it kind of makes sense that these are going to be housed like this. But anyway, you can see that this comes in these things you can slide, right? And then that comes with mostly, I think a lot of these have like 2 discs, 2 films per disc. So there's the first right here, To Fire You Come At Last, which is that Severin film. We also have some short films here in Psychomania on the first disc. We have disc 2, which has The Enchanted and a short film, Swimmer, and also has the movie Who Fears the Devil. And then we also have disc 3 right here, which has some crazy art. The White Reindeer, which is one of my favorite folk horror films that I've seen before. I have the Eureka edition, some short films from the director. We also have Edge of the Knife as well, some short films. And then we have Born of Fire, which has its own little disc here by itself and a short film. Then we also have disc 5, which has 2 films, Io Island and Scales, and then a couple of short films added as well. And then we also have disc 6, which is Beneko, A Vengeful Spirit, and Nang Nak right there. That is quite the title right there, and quite the look. And speaking of looks, this one right here is going to be a big one. But this has Sundel Belong, and then it also has Susanna, the Queen of Black Magic, the documentary that they did. But that looks just absolutely beautiful right there. That's just, it's gorgeous that it looks like this. Then we also have disc 8, which has Beauty and the Beast and The Ninth Heart right there. We have disc 9, which has Demon, a short film, and November, with a couple of short films as well on there. We have Laton and Blood, Tea, and Red String. So you have those films there on disc 10. Disc 11 has Nazareno, Cruz, and the Wolf, and then Aquilare, which looks great there. And then I believe the final 2 discs, disc 12 is From the Old Earth and some short films. That looks really promising. And then finally, City of the Dead and The Rites of May. Right there, those final 2 films in this set. And then we have this final shot of this very scary looking corpse road, it almost looks like. But yeah, that is the back, the front. Those are the films themselves. All the Haunts Be Ours, Volume 2, looks stunning. So let's jump into the booklet real quick, right? There it comes with this, and it actually has like a kind of a breakdown of the films themselves and the posters of them, and it has like a short little synopsis for people who just want to kind of read about it. It has like production year, the director, the people who have the special features on here as well. It lists all the things that are going to be in the box set itself and the movies that are involved. And then we have the final page, which has all the credits and thanks for this. But this right here is probably going to be my box set of the year. I haven't seen any of the films, but knowing how much I loved All the Haunts Be Ours Volume 1, I know that this box set is going to be a special one for me. And getting this this whole entire thing with the tea infuser and the map, Corpse Roads map, as just, you know, icing on the cake. So if you're interested in this box set, go buy it from Severin, and I'm going to put the link down in the description. But I want to know down in the comment section down below what folk horror you have seen. Do you like folk horror like me and are just obsessed with it now? Are you going to be picking up this set? Have you seen anything from the Severin films first box set from All the Haunts Be Ours? I would love to know in the comment section down below. So anyway, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was a little bit showcasing of how much I love folk horror. And so I want to say once again, all the haunts be ours. I'm not jonesing around.